Blessings, people of God. This is your prophet A.S. Telvin. God bless you. If you're watching me on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. If you're watching me on Facebook, you can follow us, Prophet A.S. Telvin, or follow us, Telvin Sowaje. God bless you. Yeah. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Proverbs 22, verse 6. I'm reading for you. Train up a child in the way you should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Hallelujah. That's one thing, one powerful thing that the Bible said, right? Many of us are not paying attention to these things in the Bible. We don't pay attention to the fact that we should train up the children in the way they should go. When they grow, they will not depart from it. What we normally do is we don't teach the children anything. We just give them food to eat, dresses to wear. We just dress them up like a dressed up pancake or a cake with an icing. Then we present it out to people so that they'll say, oh, your children can speak good English. Your children dress nicely. Your children have good hair. I mean, they look nice. And that's all we think. Looking nice is all we think. But listen, your child looking nice, your child having the best hair when they're younger, them having the nicest shoes, good dresses, phones and iPads and tablets at a very smaller age, makes people go like, wow, they look good. But obviously, at the end of the day, when you are no more, or when they grow up, that niceness, that looks is not going to get them anywhere. What is going to get them somewhere is the content of their character. How you have trained them is what is going to get them somewhere. Many people were not able to deal with the internal pride in the children. Now, every child is born with internal pride. Every human being is born with a defensive mechanism in your mind. You always want to defend anything, even if you are lying. They ask you, like, me, am I lying? Yeah, you're always like that. You understand? Like how God asked Adam, say, Adam, did you eat the fruit? He said, no, it was the woman you brought to me. That's the pride response of Adam. So this thing is in us the moment we are born. That kind of pride, defensive mechanism, defensive structure. Our mind always tries to defend and protect the body from any other insult or stuff. And many children were not taught in that manner. Sometimes your child is there, you are playing with your child, and then he just gets angry, walks out on you, the mom. That's something bad, and you can't do anything about it. You're like, oh, he's angry, leave it. She's angry, leave it. Then you allow the child to be like this. All the time, throughout their whole life, they are proud. Nobody tells them what to do. Anything you say, they will cry. They are angry. They are proud. They do whatever they want to do. And you're like, they are children. They are children. Wait until the children who are proud grow up. When your child grows up and he always comes to you complaining about their boss, and my boss is a bad person, he doesn't really, and my boss is, and every time I thought they'll be leaving their job. They'll never be interested in their job. They'll be leaving that all because of pride. We don't teach most of the children humility. So they grow up in pride, thinking that they have to control everything in the world. So many children grew up into marriages. They become problems in marriages because of pride. They become problems in workplaces because of pride. Because you tell them to do this and they want to do the other thing. And then when the boss talks, they feel like, they want to do, because they did it to their parents when they were younger. The parents did not do anything to them. Many of the problems of this world is because of bad parenting. And most of the time, they didn't train the child in the way he should go. So when they grow up, they don't have anything. They just do whatever they want to do. If a child has a typical training, they will have the spirit of endurance automatically. Because that is a train up a child in the way you should go. Biblically, tell them what to do right. If you train up your child in the way you should go, your child will not wake up one day and tell you, Mommy, I want to be gay. Mommy, I want to be lesbian. Your child will never tell you that. Your child will never tell you, Mommy, Daddy, I want to change myself into a transsexual. But if you train up the child in the way he should go. But then we leave them, they do whatever they want to do. You let them do anything they like, and you see children fighting, little children fighting their parents, just insulting them, saying whatever they like to them. You give them all that kind of free liberty to do whatever they want. And when they grow up and they are struggling, nobody will tell them it is their character. People are going to find all spiritual meanings to it and all kind of things. Many people today are so proud. They are the problem of society, but they don't know. They think other people are the problem or the world is unfair. The reason is there are many women today, there are many men today that they are unmarriable. They are so proud, they are so arrogant, they are just so crazy. One thing is, they can never learn anything because they were not taught to subject themselves to somebody, to come low, to submit themselves. They were never, some of the women were not taught to be respectful. They didn't respect their fathers, they didn't respect their mothers. You, the husband, they will not respect you. I bet you £10. They will not respect you. Forget it. Forget it. They will not respect you. They will not value you for anything. They will not, because their respect has to start from the ground level. They didn't take it from there. If anybody insults their parents and you are supporting them, working behind them, very soon, if you are their husband, they will insult you as well. You understand what I'm saying? Because that is what is the key factor in reality. You train up your child, break their humility. Now listen, every child is built in a way. Society is getting into them, but break them from the beginning. Most of the things you never did to your child, society will do to them. Proverbs chapter 13. It said, let me read it for you plain, so that you can get it plain. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 24. I always want to read it directly, so that you read it. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chastiseth him betimes. Hallelujah. If you spare the rod on your child, you hate your child. Yeah, if you refuse to punish your child, you are not a good parent. Many society will tell you, if you punish your child, you are a mean parent, you are not a good parent, you are a very bad parent, and you are not supposed to punish a little child. Is innocent little child. Innocent little children are shooting people. Innocent little children are bombing places. Innocent little children are on gay parade. Innocent little 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 10-year-old. Innocent. There is no innocent here. You have to train your child in the hardest way possible you can. If your child in your house, you have to make your house live like a country on its own. Your house have to have rules and regulations. When he breaks any of the rules, there should be punishment. If it is, you turn his bomb, you give him 3 nice cool ones. He cries more, you call him, you tell him, listen, because you've done this, you're going to clean the whole house. Then he cleans it. You're going to, if his elder sister is the one that washes the dishes, the moment he makes something wrong, you tell him to go wash the dishes. Understand? You take his mobile phone from him, you put it down somewhere, and then the child learns a lesson from it. You teach them something. You teach them humility from the very ground level. You teach them how to love and respect. Many children don't love their parents. They hate, they see their parents like the devil. They love their school teachers more. They love their school teachers more than their parents at all. And they are not taught also by those people. Many of those school teachers, they don't even have kids. So they talk to the children in a way that makes their parents look bad. So many children hate their parents, but then they are okay with that. So they can go and report for their parents to be arrested. Listen to me, somebody. If you don't punish your children, teach them the right thing, you don't go sometimes hard on them, very, very soon, the way they were stealing $1, $2, $3, 10 CD, 1 CD, and you didn't do them anything, very soon they'll become armed robbers and they'll rob. And the same system that is telling you that you are not supposed to punish your kid is going to get you, your child, into jail for years for robbery. Kill the robbery in the house before the robbery goes out into public. Come out, break that spirit of robbery from your child before that spirit of robbery lands in public. Because if your child starts stealing small money, stealing things from the house, you have to now start taking the child serious. Before the child goes out in public, when they are grown, then they feel like stealing is a normal thing. I used to steal when I was a child, so I can steal. Then they feel like they could do it. And then they start doing it. Listen, some of you, your children are there. Some of your own sons want to sleep with their younger sisters, have sex with them, and they are all young. 3 years, 4 years, they're trying to do that. Please, you don't know how to spank them, or you don't know how to at least let them wash all the dishes in the house. Put some lines on the road. Make a rule and regulation. Many of the parents lack parental ability to control children in such a way that when the child makes a mistake, they just go into automatic. Hey, you are a foolish child. Don't tell your child. Never tell your child is a fool. Never tell your child is a crazy person. You are stupid. You are an idiot. Never say that to your child. Never say that words to your child. Saying words to them sings dangerous things in their head. You are attacking them, and things they hear is very dangerous than things that they feel on their skin. Punishment straightens them, insults gets them away. Some of the time, a parent can just take something and throw it at them. You're a stupid guy, then they throw it at you. No, that's wrong. When your child makes a mistake, call the child, look at the child eyeball to eyeball, and tell the child, hey, listen, do you know what you did is wrong? Sit him down. He said, yes, I'm wrong. Say, okay, so because you did this wrong, This is the kind of punishment you are going to receive according to this. So if you do it again, I'm going to double the punishment. Then you give him the punishment, he does it. So the next time he wants to do something like that, you'll be very careful to do it. Because he knows that there will be double the punishment. If he does it again, you tell him triple. Then you have to be creative in punishment as a parent. You have to be creative in dealing with your kid as a parent. You have to be very creative. Many of these things are hard truths that people don't want to say. And nowadays, every child is in a mess. People grow up, and when they are 17 years, they are beyond control. They are shooting, they are smoking drugs, cocaine, meth. Nobody can say anything. Then your child will be rotting in jail. Whilst you are there, you're like, yeah, they took my child to jail. He was doing drugs. Parents, it's your fault. It's not the child's fault to be doing drugs. It's your fault. You say, but I didn't send him to go and do drugs. If you started controlling him at home, you taught him that there was only one superior authority. That superior authority is God. And aside God, it is you. You are his God. You are your kids. You are their God. You control whatever they do. You don't allow them to do what they like. And many robbers, many criminals were all formed from houses. If somebody is having a bad influence on your child, tell the person never to come close to your child again. Because this time we are in, many people are destroyed. We see many young ladies today, they cannot stay with one boy. They cannot even be in one relationship because they are too proud. They are too proud. Their parents could not control their pride when they were growing. Sometimes they pampered them too much. So anytime there is any argument between a man and a woman, or a husband and wife, the man is so pampered in such a way that immediately you go and call his mom. Mommy, you see this woman? She said, then they start gossiping about the woman. Then the woman also go and call the man, and they'll be gossiping about the man. Then it becomes a war in the house. If you are trained in humility, even when your child calls you and goes like, mommy, you see what you say? Hey, hold it. What do you mean by that? Then you the parents, the child will now be able to respond. Then no, they don't teach anything. Some of them grow in pride. They just allow them. Your child does anything, just allow your child to go. Many, listen. The way back, the 80s, the children born in the 1980s, 1950s, 1900s, they are the most decent, respectful, honorable people in the whole world. Coming to early 90s and stuff. The rest coming out, there's no discipline in the houses. They do whatever they like. They do anything they like. And from infancy, you can see a little child. Their mommy is working with them, is angry. He will not go. In our time, your mother is working with you. You do something, and the mom says, let's go. You are there. I won't go. You are dead. You are fried. You are cooked. While you are standing, the kind of kick or punch that will locate you there, it is not an easy one. You will be moving. But you know the punishment is at stake. A lot of things are at stake. You move. And then many of the times, the kids don't have any training or any sort. So they just do, they think everything is normal. And they have been released to be free to do anything they like to do. So definitely, your child will always do drugs. And if you, the parents, you talk. I was watching a documentary. There's this young guy, he was about 15, he was doing drugs. The father was talking, he was fighting the father. The mother was crying and stuff. And the video, I was like, wow, look. The child is doing drugs, 15 years, you can't even control him. If you have been able to take your time in the very beginning, give them all don't allow society to tell you, no, you're the children to please, the same society will put them in jail for 25 years for robbery if you don't stop them from robbery in your room. The same society will put them in jail for 25 years for certain strange things. If they are trying to sleep with their younger sisters and you don't stop them, they will go and rape somebody and they'll put them in jail for 25 years. You want to see your child in jail? Then better start putting certain punishment orders in your house. So that when they make mistake, you punish them. You have to let them mow the lawn for about 3 months straight. You have to give them something to do. Yeah, let them paint the house. Give them a hard job, hard labor to do. Let them, but when they are done, many children of this generation hates work. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. They just want to be on their mobile phones throughout. Since they are 5 years, 6 years, mobile phone, movies, mobile phone, that's all. So when they do something wrong, you take it from them. You put them somewhere in an uncomfortable zone. The next time, they'll never try it again. Train your children the way they should go. Spare the rod and spoil the child. He said, he that hated his son, spare the rod. If you hate your child, you will spare the punishment. And many of the time, those that love you always want to chastise you. If your family loves you, and if you're a young child listening to me, a young guy, 13, 10 years or anything, listening to me, if your parents are punishing you, they are punishing you because they love you. People don't punish. You don't care about somebody that, you don't love. If I don't love you as smoking, I don't feel it. But if I should see my brother or my sister smoking, I would actually feel that thing like, wow, you're doing drugs. I will feel it. I want to just snatch it from his hand. If a normal person who is not my brother is doing it, I'll obviously be watching a person like, he's doing drugs. So I pity him. Maybe I should go and preach to him. It will not be much of my concern. So if you see your parents are shaking, they are trying to fight back, they are trying to insult you, they are trying to do something, it's because they love you. They love you, that's why they are fighting you to stop that. They love you, that is why they lost their temper and they even threw stuff at you. They love you. And you will not understand it today. But be reasonable. And parents, do not spare the rod. Do not spare the punishment. For me, I understand perfectly. The same society will put your child into jail if you don't train your child from home. The society that tells you, don't punish them in a way, will put them in jail. Don't punish them, don't punish them. It's your child. If you want them to wash your dishes, let them wash. I was there, somebody telling me why somebody's child made a mistake. So the man said, okay, he's letting him do some squatting. I don't know what kind of squat, do like 10 or so. It was all exercise. People were commenting, bashing them out. You're not supposed to treat this child more treatment. This is child this, child that. You don't know what the child was doing? The child was trying to sleep with the younger sister. Small boy. Incest. Rape the younger sister. Was about to do that. They caught him. And you were expecting them to let him go. Oh yeah, it's okay. After they were done advising him, they said, you squatting. You will do. The child was crying. It's not good that you take knives and be hitting them, or take belts and stones and stuff to be hitting your kids. That one there, you wouldn't even want to do it to anyone. That one is a bad idea. But for the punishment long term, let them feel it. God bless you. God keep you. Train your child.